Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. Ah man, you know AB, artificial butter, alkaline batteries. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Now, when it comes to Adrien Broner, anybody can get it versus the other Adrian Granados. Both have been on probably like a year and a half layoff since their last fight. Broner last fought Ashley Theophane April last year, did a 30-day stint in jail. Granados has been out of the ring for a minute, but in his fight with Amir Imam, he pulled the upset, battled the early knockdown, and broke down the Don King prospect Amir Imam and ended up stopping him and set his career back. So obviously a good performance for both of us. Broner's last fight with Theophane, he became the first person to knock out Theophane. And Danny Garcia fought Theophane and had more of a difficult fight. And we know Danny Garcia has heavy hands and he wasn't able to stop him. So now they're fighting each other. They've sparred together. Broner sparred with him, brought him in as a sparring partner for the Maidana preparation. We all know how that fight turned out, but I'm sure it was pretty much good work. And I gotta give credit where credit's due. You guys seen in the title, Broner, he said that Broner's like the boy who cried wolf. Sometimes he says, ah man, you know, that loss helped me, I ain't losing again. And he says these things and then he loses again to Sean Porter, or he kind of relapses, regress. And I know some of you guys are gonna be sticklers like, I'm not giving him credit for, he gets paid millions of dollars, I'm not giving him credit for what he's supposed to be doing. You don't have to, but I will. And that's simply because it looks like he's sticking to his guns, and from everything I have seen in the build up to this fight, it looks like he's taking it serious, and he should, because Granados, if you look at, I'm telling you guys, Granados has the resume that doesn't do him justice, because you just go to BoxRec and see a number and like, oh, he has this many losses. Oh, this is easy work for Broner. But if you actually watch boxing and actually watch those fights, you'll see Granados, some of those fights were like split decision, majority decision, a draw. And he was in with some veteran names and at higher weights than 140 before. You know what I mean? He fought guys like Kermit Cintron. If you guys do your homework, Cintron, he got stopped by Canelo, but that was like a faded Cintron, I would say. And he gave Sergio Martinez a really good fight, stuff like that. So Broner should be doing this. He should be taking it serious, but he hasn't always been a very consistent person in boxing. So I give him credit, because there's been times where it looked like what he was saying sounded good, but it didn't look like he was doing it. But it looks like he's following his lead, like he was on the Showtime, I think it was James DeGale card, the James DeGale versus Bout Jack card. Great fight on Showtime. Showtime's killing this first quarter, by the way. Al Heyman, shout out to him. Shout out to About Billions, Mayweather Promotion. Them dudes is getting it done. Richard Schaefer getting it done. As far as all the action, I mean, you look at HBO. What is HBO giving boxing fans in the first 2 months of the year, right? Cotto Kirkland canceled. We didn't get to see that. We didn't get to see Rigondeaux, because even though Kirkland got hurt, they canceled the whole card. We seen Miguel Berchelt beat Francisco Vargas, and then we seen Takashi Miura. You know what I mean? That's really the only card. But we're getting from PBC, Robert Easter fights this Friday, I think it is, the 10th. Then Broner's fighting. Then they have Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, just a ton of fights. Gary Russell and Escandon is going to fight on the same card as Jermell Charlo and his mandatory Hatley. Just a lot. Showtime's giving us some good ass fights. Al Heyman in general. CBS free fight, Garcia Thurman, free TV. But back to Broner, I am giving him credit. I'm giving him credit for staying true to what he said, at least to the eye test. Now, obviously, he has to go in there and win. He's going to be in front of his hometown crowd, so that should be extra motivation. But you guys seen the pictures throughout this video. He looks like he's in damn good shape, and he is taking it serious, because the other thing he doesn't want to do is, in his last handful of fights, he's missed weight a couple of times, right? He missed weight versus John Molina, but they weren't tripping because I guess it was at I think they might have had a catch weight or something, so they let it slide. But he actually came on the scale heavier than the initial contracted weight, I believe. I think he was like 141, and they were supposed to be 140. but it was a non-title fight, so I think they just let it slide. But then the Ashley Theophane, he lost his title on the scale and wasn't even eligible. Even though he knocked out Theophane, he wasn't eligible. Then he said he moved up to welterweight. So it's good to see Broner. Looks like he's back on track, and I'm gonna see how he makes weight and how he looks at the weigh-in, because this is gonna be imperative against a guy who's as tough as Granados that you may not be able to stop. If Broner does stop him, I give him a lot of credit, because I don't think Granados has ever been stopped. I seen his media day. I think it was in Chicago, where he's from, and it looks like he's training hard. He sounds confident in all the articles and interviews and stuff that I've seen and heard from him. So he has freakishly long arms. He said he's been in this position before, and he has. Amir Imam was supposed to tax that ass, and he almost did. And then Granados, being a tough, tigre, he didn't allow for that, and then he actually ended up stopping Amir Imam. So I like to see this, man. This should be a banger of a fight. Both guys are gonna probably have to wheel themselves through some of the championship rounds if it goes that long. But I like the dedication, the newfound focus from Broner, and all I can say is keep it up. Let me know what you guys think. Man, AB. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe to the next video's Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.